Antisocial Butterfly Beauty is officially here.
Antisocial Butterfly Podcast. We are here to inspire dreams and help you spread your wings to fly. Baby girl, it's okay to be shy. But now it's time to kiss fear goodbye.
Hello. Welcome to Antisocial Butterfly Podcast, your new favorite motivational, fun podcast. I am your host, LISSY Correa. Thank you so much. I cannot tell you guys how much I appreciate you taking the time to be here, checking out this episode. I need to fill you in on an awesome app that can earn you money, turn receipts into rewards, earn points on every receipt, then you redeem them. Here are some of the popular gift cards that you can get. Shop and dine and snap your receipts easily, and you can get gift cards from Amazon, Target, Walmart, Starbucks, Ulta. The list goes on and on with all the gift cards. You can get the app now. Either if you have an iPhone or Android phone, you can treat yourself with the Fetch app. And I'm going to give you guys a code to use, because if you use this code, you will automatically get, I think, 2,000 points. So you can start snapping receipts. I never used to save my receipts, but now, because of this Fetch app, I am collecting all of the receipts. It's just a simple, easy way to make money. Just ask for the receipt, take a picture, and you will start earning points. And some days they have stores where you get extra bonus points just by shopping there. Give it a try it out. I have to thank my fellow YouTuber and podcaster Alan for sharing this app, because here I am now sharing it with all my friends and family, and you guys are part of that, my beautiful antisocial butterflies, and use the link below to earn extra points. Welcome to this episode. I'm in the middle of a project that I started, and it's one of those projects that once you start, it's like, what did I do? It's almost like if you regret starting the project, because I am looking at this mess right now that I've created, and it's creating more stress. It's funny, I started this project because I wanted to be less stressful. I wanted to be more organized, but now I've created more mess, and more mess for me equals more stress. So it's like, what did I do to myself? I just created a bigger situation for me to handle. But I have to remind myself this is part of the process of cleaning. I have done Marie Kondo style. I took out all of the makeup from all of my drawers. I put it all on the floor. It is a blob of mess on the floor. I wanted to show you guys the reality of what I'm dealing with, and I am not the greatest at organizing, so it's a little overwhelming of where to begin. When I get stuck and I get overwhelmed with cleaning, I always say just pick up 5 random items. Don't think a lot into it, just pick up the 5 items, and once you pick up 5 items and put them away, you pick up another 5, and the point is to get into this rhythm and flow. So right now, I have not done picking up the 5 items, because honestly, I'm just overwhelmed as I reflect on my thoughts, as I look at all of this makeup. Many years ago, when I first started promoting my makeup online, I worked hard to get myself noticed by these makeup brands. I would dream, I would see these makeup YouTubers have all this makeup, and I would wish to have that amount of makeup. I would wish to get sent makeup by these makeup brands and have that lifestyle, and to be able to say to myself, look what I've achieved. But as I sit here with all this makeup, it does not make me happy. If anything, it gets me a little stressed and overwhelmed. And as I'm learning, as I'm getting older, the less things I own, the more I will be happy. And if you ask me, do I use all of this makeup? I don't. If I'm having a real honest conversation with myself, all it's doing, it's taking up space. It's causing me to not find things that I need. It's harder to stay organized. The thing that I struggle with is I tell myself, no, I will use it, so I'll save it so I don't have to rebuy it. But that usually never happens. So I just save it for months, and months turn to years. For my antisocial butterflies who do not know, makeup does expire. It does not last forever, and it does tell you usually on the back. I learned this from Jeffree Star. He put out a video years ago and he taught me that makeup usually does list on the back when it does expire. So if you're wondering what, I never noticed that. Go get your moisturizer, your foundation, get really any makeup product and look at the back and look for a little makeup packaging. It looks like the bottle is open and there is a number in there and it should follow with the letter M. These are the expiration dates. The M stands for months. So if you see 12M, that means you should only use the product for 12 months after you open it, and then you have to throw it away. Otherwise, you run the risk of high levels of bacteria growing on your makeups, and we don't want that. Pay attention to that if you haven't. I saw a really good idea of a girl putting with permanent marker. She put the date of when she opened it, so it reminded her that 6 months from that or whatever months that she would have to throw it away. Since I've been really struggling of organizing my makeup, I've been going to YouTube and typing in how to organize, how to declutter. Sometimes you feel like you are the only one with your thoughts and struggles, and when in reality, there are a lot of people also in your same boat. One of my inspirations for organizing my makeup is I have finally launched Anti-Social Butterfly Beauty Studios. What does that mean? Well, I'm going to be taking makeup appointments. You can now book me for your next special event, photo shoot, or night out with a one-on-one special makeup experience by me. And I have a makeup studio here. And not only will I be doing a makeup, I will also be doing spa and massage services. Say what? Yes, girls. So if you want to do a little pamper, self-care treatment, I got you. Here are all of the services that I will be offering with their prices. So next time you are in Vegas, hit me up, let me know. Please DM me either on Instagram or Facebook for availability. I am building a booking website. It's finally happening. I had always dreamed of being my own boss, being an entrepreneur, and now that it is finally happening, it's scary, but I get so excited. This is what I wanted. This is what I dreamt for, and it just feels so right. I have no doubt in my mind that this is the path I'm supposed to walk. When I was in my daytime job, 9 to 5, working at a corporate office, although I am grateful for that time because I did learn so much about myself, how to be a good business owner, how to run a successful business, how to be a good boss, how to promote yourself online. I learned all of that there. But overall, the environment, the people that I was around with, they were draining my energy. They were draining all of the creativity, all of the juices out of me. I didn't feel excited for the next day, and that caused me to feel like I was wasting my life, and then my self-esteem went down, my confidence. Although I was trying to build that up while I was working there, and I was slowly losing myself, not realizing I was trying to fit in with them. And ultimately, I did not want to be there. I knew I was meant to do something else and that this was only temporary. In my heart, I knew that I wanted something more. I just didn't know when that was going to happen. I thought in my mind I needed a certain amount of money. Things had to look a certain way for me to leave my corporate job. But time and time again, time has shown me that you don't know how things are going to go. You just have to jump the gun. Sometimes you have to take risks. I was ready for that change. And here I am, guys. I am your new freelance makeup artist in Las Vegas. This is an exciting new chapter for me. Also, if you want to learn how to apply makeup, it's not just putting on your makeup for an event, if you want to learn how to contour, how to do a certain eyeshadow look, you can also book me because I love to teach. So let me know, girl. I would love to partner up with you, go to your house. I also will go on site for people that I either know or trust. You know, I'm not going to go to a sketch place, or if I just met you, no, it's going to be on my turf where I feel safe. Antisocial Butterfly Beauty is officially here. Now that I've launched Antisocial Butterfly Beauty Studios, I want organization where I pull out a drawer. I have all my concealers, foundations. Before, when I would organize my makeup, it was all about just me. Now I'm organizing my makeup going into people are going to come into my makeup studio for makeup. So it has to be now centered around my clients and what I need to easily find the makeup to create the looks for them. So my organization is really going to be about my future makeup and hair clients because, we are not just doing makeup. We are not just doing spa and massaging. No, we are also doing hair. I have listed 2 hairstyles, but I can do more. You just let me know and we'll see if I can do it. But it's mostly updos with a ponytail extensions. I don't curl hair yet. I started looking online as to why is it hard for people like myself to keep clean. We have all the best intentions in the world. We have all the desires. We manifest that we're organized, but somehow we end up with a disaster and a tornado still in our space. Why do we do that? I love my future self, right? I do. But why do I do this? There has to be a reason. And we're not self-diagnosing ourselves here. However, I do tend to lean that I do have some sort of ADHD. But aside from that, there is a reason why it may be hard for you to keep clean is you have too much items. You have too much stuff. And if I ask myself, Lizzie, do you think you have a lot of makeup? 1,000% I would say yes. There is no reason for me to have this amount of makeup. In this video where I listed my essential makeup for travel, really that should be the only makeup that I should have with an add-on of a few more. You guys know I love to do like Halloween makeup. I love to do creative, artsy makeup. So that requires special kinds of makeup, special products, jewels, gems, glitters, stuff that we don't use every day. So I have to tell myself that, yes, I have to create a space where I'm not going to use it every day, but it's going to have a purpose, a time for when I do use it. Now, if I haven't used the product in over 3 months, why do I have it? Am I going to use it for a Halloween look? Is it going to be for a special effect makeup? If the answer is no, more likely, I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to donate it. I make up a reason to keep everything. I think also it's hard for me to get rid of makeup that has been given to me because I see it as a gift and I see it, well, if I give it away, I'm not appreciating. I'm not going to get more products from this company if I'm not appreciating it and just throwing it away and not having it in my circle or in my life for a little bit. These are the excuses I'm giving myself to keep these items. But I go back to that quote, what is insanity is doing the same thing over and expecting different results. When I think of happiness, when I look at my space and I close my eyes and what do I see visually? I see a room, clean, beautifully decorated, very minimal. I should be able to walk into a space and have it nice and clean and organized, a space where it inspires me to come in there, where it doesn't cause me stress. Having too much items could be a reason why it's hard for you to keep clean. Now, a reason also I found that it could be hard to keep clean is that you might be depressed. Yes, you might be going through something in your life, and when you're going through something, the last thing you want to do is clean. Give yourself that grace, that time to go through what you're going through. But if your space is causing you more sadness, more stress when you are already depressed, maybe reaching out for help, someone that you trust, hiring somebody that can help you if it's not that embarrassing for them to come in and clean. And a third reason of why it may be hard for you to keep clean is you may have ADHD. People who have ADHD have a hard time keeping things tidy, usually aren't being lazy or thoughtless. They have trouble with a group of skills needed to tackle cleaning tasks and staying organized. That is me right there. Some specialists have suggested the following list as symptoms of associated with ADHD in adults, and that is carelessness and lack of attention to detail. Yeah, I mean, I'm very attentive, but I can overlook something sometimes. Continually starting new tasks before finishing the old ones. Yes. Okay, I'm not going to answer which ones I have. Poor organizational skills, inability to focus or prioritize, continually losing or misplacing things, forgetfulness, restlessness and edginess, difficulty keeping quiet or speaking out of turn, blurting out responses or often interrupting others, mood swings, irritability and quick temper, inability to deal with stress, extreme impatience. There are two parts of ADHD, is the inattentiveness and the hyperactiveness and impulsiveness part, which is not my side. I'm more on the inattentive, difficulty concentrating, and these are the main signs, is having a short attention span and being easily distracted, making careless mistakes, appearing forgetful or losing things, being unable to stick to tasks that are tedious or time-consuming, appearing to be unable to listen or carry out instructions, constantly changing activity or tasks, and having difficulty organizing. I am not self-diagnosing myself, but if you knew me, this is a lot of things here that reads Lizzie all over. Regardless if we don't have it or not, that's not the important thing. The fact is, I have trouble organizing. And what can I do for myself to make that a better process? I have to develop the skills. I'm missing some skills. And one of those things that I know for sure is I do have too many stuff. I do need to get rid of these items, and I know it will make me so much more happier and more confident in myself to know that I can manage the things that I have in my life. Right now, I feel like my things are running my life. And I want to get to a point where I am in control, where I feel like I am running the things in my life. There is too much time that I feel I'm dedicating cleaning. There's an explosion that happens, and then I'm spending too much time cleaning that explosion. There should not get to a point where my room feels like an explosion. There should be a process that I have where I catch that beforehand. And I say this out loud, and it's like, girl, you know these things. You've read these stuff, you've seen these videos, but why is it so hard to put it into action? And I'm starting to open my eyes and realize that for sure, number one, I have too much stuff. Number two, there may be some skills I need to develop. I go back to, why are we doing this? Why am I being organized? Why am I spending the time of figuring out why it's so hard for me to keep clean? All goes back to happiness. I want to be happy, and being in this constant chase of trying to keep clean and cleaning up after myself is not the life I want. And something's got to change. We are going to do that. We are going to do something different. Now, as we receive PR, we are going to still promote it. We're going to thank the company that sends us the products. And we're not going to keep everything. We're going to donate it. We're going to just keep the items that we are using. If we keep something, we get rid of something. That's something that I have tried to ingrain in myself. As a new item enters my world and my life, I have to get rid of something, because if I just keep adding, I'm just going to get more stuff. Every item is now a responsibility of mine. It's like a child of mine that now I have to take care after. I have to know where it is. And if I don't see you, I don't use it. And that's sadly the case of most of my items when it comes to makeup and skincare products, is I have so much stuff that it's not properly displayed and organized that I don't see it and I don't use it. And then it gets expired when it could be given to someone else and they could be using it. We are going to do things differently here. This is all about improving our lives, making us happier, making us more creative, more confident in our abilities. So if you guys have any tips out there, if you are a natural, organized person, and this is not a struggle for you, for one, high five, you are my goal. What tips do you have to keep clean? What has helped you in the past? Now, keep in mind, I am a person that has a little extra trouble keeping clean. So maybe the things that you suggest, maybe add a little more to it for a girl like me. When I was little, I did not have this trouble of keeping clean. And again, maybe because I didn't have the stuff that I have now. I'm an adult now. And it's almost like the power of no. Ooh, there was a great video that I shared on my Insta stories, and it talked about what is a beauty tip that they gave. And they talk about two things, and it's saying no and drinking water, setting your boundaries. And this is what I'm doing. My stuff, I'm setting boundaries. It's not just about setting boundaries with people. It's also setting boundaries with items, with stuff that you accept in your life. Wow, I'm having like a little revelation moment right now. As I think about my vision board, I put words on my vision board. And one of those was saying no. Wow. And that's just not saying no to people. I also have to learn how to say no to things. And we will. We will get better at saying no to things, what we accept into our lives, not just the people of who we accept into our lives, because things are controlling us. They control using them. I value my time so much, even more now as I'm getting older. The less time that I spend that I feel like I'm wasting, because I hate doing that. I hate feeling like I'm wasting my time, that I have no purpose. What is the point? So we are going to make use of our time. We are going to get better at organization. We are going to say no more to things coming into our lives and have freedom in time and have our things not control us. I am excited to show you guys my final project, my final end result with my drawers. What did I keep? What did I throw away? Just telling you guys what I'm going through, and this experience already has given me the push to go after my makeup, really have a conversation and pick up each item and say, really, do I use you? Are you expired? I have more empowerment not to have so much an attachment with my makeup and not have an attachment to items as I did before. Because as I let items go, I truly believe I will welcome more items. More items will come to my life that need to be there. But how can I welcome those new items if I'm still stuck with what I have now? So I hope that encourages you guys to pick a space in your home, open a drawer, open a cabinet that you haven't gone through, that really needs some TLC, needs some decluttering. Maybe it is a space that you are in all the time. I highly encourage you to love yourself, pick a space, clean it. You will feel so much better. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode. Keep your space clean. Don't let your items control you. This is our life and we only have one to live, so we gotta make it worth it, baby. Once I get my beauty room back in motion, we will be back with video. You know it. I will see you guys next week. And don't forget to kiss fear goodbye.